Hello, welcome back to the program Be the Change. After working so many years with parents, with youth, with children, and with different organizations, with teachers, with trainers, I came up with this program to inspire you, to inform you of your true identity, and of course, to make you an instrument of change. If we want to change the world, we want to begin with ourselves. Now that you know that we want to transform you into instruments of change, I wanted to share with you the 3 things that change my way of doing things. And these are the 3 things that change my entire way of looking at things. The very first thing I began doing was fasting. A friend of mine wrote a book. Her name is Laura Tinzo. And the book was on fasting and prayer. And I was interested to see and to read and to know more, even though I've been a Christian for many years, like you, perhaps. But I never took the attitude to fast continuously. And so I bought this book from my friend and I read. And it was inspiring to know that through fasting, you can do a lot of things. Of course, I know that the Bible tells us to fast and to pray, all right? But this time, I took it in a more different way. I said to myself, we have been fasting many years to God spiritually. And of course, things have not always been changing. And I said, okay, I do not want to fast only spiritually, but I want to fast for my health. You won't believe this. So I went through some days of fasting for my health, of course, which was connected with my spirituality. And I lost so much weight. And then I understood, if I should have abundance of health, then there is a need for me to do continuous fasting. The people of old experienced this. Medical doctors have experienced this. So I'm asking the question, from where did this idea come from that we should eat 3 times a day? And where did all this nutrition idea came from? So I want to encourage you, whatever disease you may be having, whatever sicknesses you may be having, from obesity to sickle cell to whatever, try fasting. It must not always be for spiritual reasons. It could be for health reasons. And if you do it, I'm very sure you testify of a new change. Because when you fast and you give your body time to rest, it transforms itself. That's my wish for you. And that takes me to point number 2, reading. If you want to be an instrument of change and you want to change your world in which you are, then I give you a challenge today. Read. Read books of people you know they have made changes in their environment. Read books of people you know they can also influence your life positively. Read at least a book a month, or maybe 4 books in a year if you can't. But I tell you, when you start reading, you will see a tremendous change. And reading takes you to another level. And my 3rd point is meditation. I'm very sure you're fond of praying. I know there's a difference, and there's a big difference, meditating and praying. When you are praying, you are talking and you're talking and you're talking. But in the process of meditating, you listen. And so I want you to encourage you, listen, meditate more on a daily basis. Meditate more. When you get up very early in the morning, the first thing to do is meditate. And these are the few things I want to encourage you in your meditation. After you've meditated, remember to say these few things. I have been made for greatness. I am good enough. And I believe and I know I can do all things. And I know I can be an instrument of change for my generation. And if you believe this yourself, your mind will automatically carry that through, and you will start living the life you actually want to live. These are my 3 things I have changed in my life, and that has brought me into how far and where I am today. I hope you're going to try them. If you try them, leave your comments below, tell me your experiences, and let's exchange. Remember, we are a community. We are a family, a big family. We want to learn from one another, we want to exchange, and we want to dialogue. Remember this. I'm not a superhero, the super teacher, but I want you to give me your new topics. If you have a question, write it down, comment below, so we can interact, we can exchange, and we can dialogue. We want to be the instrument of change. Remember, I am your sister in change, and I know it's a process, and we're going through this process together. My name is Vera Sompon, your sister in change.